Welcome back to The Rundown. Hitting theaters is the first film of Disney's nature series, aptly titled Earth. Narrated by James Earl Jones, Earth tells the story of 3 animal families and their journeys across the planet. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at Earth.
Earth was a real epic production. It took 5 years to shoot, over 200 locations, 64 countries worldwide. Literally, we filmed from pole to pole.
No one has ever filmed nature in the way we're showing it in Earth.
There were several key new technologies on Earth. We had an incredibly powerful, revolutionary helicopter camera called the Cineflex.
It allows you to fly 4 times higher and still get the extraordinary close-ups we needed. The second thing was a high-definition, high-speed camera. Recording at 1,000 frames per second could slow things down 40 times. And this allowed us to show a cheetah hunt so slow that every single movement of the cheetah's body is shown in extreme beauty. Wildlife in the natural world is the perfect subject for the big screen. I mean, the sound in a cinema of being among humpback whales, of having swordfish shooting over your right shoulder, your left shoulder. We really need to inspire people as we want to show them that the natural world is out there. It's still there. It's extraordinarily beautiful.
People will fall in love with their planet.
It's an immense privilege to be able to bring people our planet as they've never seen it before. I do think we've made a very, very special movie.
This is just incredible. Really amazing.
Earth opens in theaters nationwide this weekend. Now it's time for my review of the week. If you're heading to theaters this weekend, you may want to check out the political thriller State of Play. The film stars Russell Crowe as journalist Cal McCaffrey and Ben Affleck as U.S. Congressman Stephen Collins. State is your typical political conspiracy thriller, complete with mysterious murders, corporate scandal, and Capitol Hill corruption. However, the film stands out because of its interesting take on the newspaper industry. Cal's paper, The Washington Globe, has undergone new ownership who seek a facelift for the paper. Part of the facelift includes a shift towards blogging, a big-time issue affecting many papers around the nation. Also, the film's leading men deliver solid performances, especially Affleck, who's beginning to rebuild his career with intelligent roles like Congressman Collins. But sadly, State of Play lacks the wow factor that would make it an instant classic. But it does serve its purpose as an April popcorn flick, getting us warmed up for the summer blockbusters to come. I give it a B-. Well, that's all for your latest look at movies. Let's kick it over to Josh with what's going on in music.
Thanks, Andrew. Coming up, 2 pop stars hit the islands together, plus a look at live entertainment in your area. That and more next on The Rundown. Welcome back to The Rundown. I'm Josh Johnson with your latest look at music. Where Rihanna and Katy Perry were spotted vacationing together in Barbados earlier this week. Perry spoke to MTV News about her friendship with the singer, who was allegedly attacked by her ex-boyfriend Chris Brown in February. Perry said that rumors of her reaching out to the singer after the incident are exaggerated. Perry went on to say, "I don't think I really reached out to her. We're friends and we're both kind of on this crazy roller coaster, and it's nice to have good girlfriends." The two are rumored to be planning a holiday in Puerto Rico together, which Perry also denied. Perry urged the media to give the artist a little break. And Green Day hit the road for the first time in 3 years, and they are making their stop where? That's right, here in Louisiana. The band announced the first dates of their world tour earlier this week in support of their upcoming album, which is entitled Album 21st Century Breakdown, due out May 15th. No venues have been announced yet, but the fans can catch the band in New Orleans August 7th of this year. We'll now switch it over and take a look at which albums are topping the charts this week. Miley Cyrus continues to dominate the entertainment world. Her soundtrack to the Hannah Montana movie sits at #1 this week. Following right behind is a sophomore release of Bad Boys Day 26, Forever and a Day. In an interview with MTV News, the band stated that they would not follow the same path as Danity Kane. We hope this new album is an indication of that statement. Also, Rascal Flatts comes in third with their latest release, Unstoppable, and rounding out the top 5 are the Twilight soundtrack and Silver Sun Pickup, Swoon. If you're headed to the record store this week, you can check out these latest releases. If you listened to the radio for at least 10 minutes recently, you've probably heard this song about college girls waking up at 10 a.m. and many more things. Well, the guy behind this party anthem is Asher Roth, and his debut album, Asleep in the Bread Aisle, hit shelves this week. The 23-year-old rapper has already been compared to rapper Eminem and has even devoted a track on his album called As I Am. The album's gotten some pretty positive reviews so far. Also out today is the new album from electronic band Depeche Mode. The band is currently on their 11th studio album. Doesn't seem as if they're retiring anytime soon. And Rick Ross releases his 3rd studio album entitled Deeper Than Rap. Featured artists include T-Pain, Kanye West, and The Dream. John Legend's also included, with many more. Also out today are albums from Star Trek signed group Chester French and Empire of the Sun's Walking on a Dream, both of which are pretty good albums, and I recommend them, by the way. And as always, there's some great live entertainment here in the Red Stick and surrounding areas. This person happens to be one of my good friends, Rebecca Rubion. You can catch her tonight at Northgate Tavern. Also, Greg Talmadge hits the stage at Mellow Mushroom Friday and Big Business Saturday at Spanish Moon. Well, that's all for your look at music news. More of the Rundown is up next.
Well, you know, if you want to come and check out what it's like to sit in this chair, come check out the Tiger TV studios on May 1st from 1:30 to 3:30.
That's right. We're having auditions for all of our anchor positions, not just the entertainment show, but also the newscast and the sportscast. So if you're interested in ever participating in being in a studio, and television studio like this,
see what it's like to be in a room full of green.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out.
Anyway, that's all for this edition of The Rundown. Thanks for tuning in.
If you'd like to catch a rebroadcast of this episode, you can watch Tiger TV tonight at 6:30 and 10:30.
Or if you're off campus, you can watch us on Cox Channel 4 at 11:30 and WBTR Channel 19 at midnight.
Or you can watch online streams at www.tigertv.tv. Thank you and have a great night.